Ada Lovelace Day is an international day celebrating the achievements of women in STEM and hoping to inspire other women to get involved in said subjects. Today, we're running events in Melbourne, Sydney and Brisbane, and lucky enough to have Dalzy Mendoza, who's a graduate developer at ThoughtWorks, join us. She gave a fantastic talk this morning, really inspiring talk, and sharing something that was quite personal to everybody else, and I think it was very courageous of you to get up and do that. One of the things you talked about was overcoming adversity and overcoming some challenges that you had and continuing to push through. What advice would you have for other people that may be facing their own challenges or maybe thinking, look, I can't do this and time to do something else?
One, have a support network. Can be friends, it could be family, colleagues, people who you can, I guess, just share openly about what you're feeling, because sometimes you really just need to share. Two is to set small goals. We find things to be challenging because we look at them and we're already thinking about the big picture. That's really crucial, setting those small goals so you don't become paralyzed by the thought of this big thing that you have to overcome. And third is keep going. I really think that discipline is something that we all, including me, really have to learn. If you don't keep at it continuously, consistently, I think that's what really gets you there. So those main three things: support, network, setting small goals, and really keep going. Yeah,
that's really great advice. Thank you for sharing that. What was it that attracted you into computer science in the first place? Why did you choose that?
I wanted to be cool and be an aeronautical engineer. But somehow I decided to try and do computer science on my first year at university back when I was still in the Philippines, because my parents had plans to send me to Australia. And in that 1 year, I fell in love with computer science. And I was like, I'm not doing aeronautical anymore. It felt like maths, but with algorithms. In ThoughtWorks, I think that has evolved to also learning how computer science or software engineering isn't really just that technical side, but really learning how to work with other people. And I find it challenging at times and sometimes even a bit overwhelming as a graduate. But I can see how I'm learning to push myself out there. So that's the side, I think, of software engineering that I'm also really liking now that I'm in the industry.
Cool. And you talk about overwhelming, and you mentioned the talk, and I know today was the first time you've actually got up and spoken in front of a crowd like that. Is there any advice you'd have for any other young women about getting up and speaking and talking?
I think it was an amazing opportunity. And if you want to talk, you should have something that you want to talk about. I think it makes a bigger impact when you do have something you want to share and you want to tell people about. Find that thing that you do want to share about. And two, just go for it.
Great.
Yeah.
Congratulations and thanks again for coming along.
Thank you so much.